Furious 8 is coming out from Dwayne Johnson as well. That's a forthcoming project from him, so he's got a lot of promising things going on for his future, and he's one of the most followed actors and celebrities throughout social media here heading into 2017. So I think that there is a lot of questions surrounding this one, and hopefully they will be answered as we get closer to the release of the Baywatch movie, which again hits theaters on Memorial Day. I don't know what kind of competition we'll be able to compete directly with and go head-to-head with Baywatch by then. That remains to be seen. There's always the question of what kind of competition this one will go up against. You compare it to movies like Star Wars Rogue One. Obviously, there's nothing that can compete with that one. It just dropped this past Friday, so at least they won't have to worry about that. They have to definitely beat a lot of great movies that we are seeing being put out here around the holidays. We just had Rogue One, which I just mentioned, come out. Big numbers showing up for that one early on. And in 17, of course, Beauty and the Beast, which is probably going to be the only movie that the Baywatch movie is going to really have to compete with. That's definitely going to be number one by the time it comes out in March of 2017. So you kind of got to wonder, what kind of competition this one will be faced with. But that does not mean that Baywatch is not going to get it done. I have a lot of confidence in Dwayne Johnson and Zac Efron, although I'm not a big fan of Zac Efron. I think they will get the job done because they've been entertaining on their own with their solo careers and put them together on the big screen for what I believe is going to be the first time ever. I think this is going to be great, and I think this is going to do a lot of justice for the movie. Of course, Dwayne Johnson playing Mitch, not sure what role Zac Efron is going to have in this one. He's the David Hasselhoff of 2017. David Hasselhoff did a great job as Mitch in the 90s and 80s, and now we are going to be seeing Dwayne Johnson try a hand at the role. How do you think the roles from Dwayne Johnson and David Hasselhoff are going to measure off? How are they going to differentiate? We're going to find out. I think Dwayne Johnson is going to get the job done. He seems very funny. He seems very into the movie, into his role of being Mitch, and that's something that a lot of people were skeptical on, and I can understand why, because a lot of people thought you could have had anybody else come in as Mitch for this movie, but I really think that Dwayne Johnson is going to get it done, along with Zac Efron and all the other members of the cast. I can understand why so many people are skeptical on this, because you look back at movies that Zac Efron did, High School Musical 1 through 3, there was a lot of singing, a lot of dancing, there wasn't so much action. Zac Efron has never been in an action movie with quite as much action as what we're expecting yet. Out of Baywatch and what we saw from the original series, Dwayne Johnson has been in a lot of action movies, so hopefully he can lend a lot of experience to Zac Efron and give him a couple of pointers going in to the release and the making of this movie, hoping something is going to get done for Baywatch, and hopefully a lot of people will write more positive reviews than what we'll be seeing of negative reviews for this one. Really excited about it. Just thought I would give you my thoughts on it. Really big fan of the original Baywatch series, and I hope I'm going to be just as big of a fan of the movie and have more positive things to say than I will negative about this movie. It works both ways. You're going to have so many positive things to say about it. On the other hand, on the other side of the coin, you're going to have more negative things to say about it. It doesn't go 100% in one direction when it comes to a movie, because there's things you like about it, there's things you don't necessarily are much of a fan of. So it's going to work both ways with the Baywatch movie, and we're going to see a lot of diversity coming in the fallout of the release of this one on Memorial Day in 17, because so many people are going to be fans of it, so many people not so much. But again, that's what creates a diverse world and gives us all something to talk about and conflict with one another about. The conversation is at an all-time high for this one. I'm expecting the numbers by the time this one comes out to be significantly high. Of course, in 17, we have a lot to look forward to. Beauty and the Beast being turned into a live action. We have the Power Rangers movie coming out. We have the Baywatch movie coming out. So much to look forward to in 17, and I hope you're just as excited as what I am. I'm your host, Jonathan Clarke. Baywatch coming your way on Memorial Day in 2017. I'm really excited about it, and I will talk to you again next week.
Like what you hear? Tell us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Roller skates, thin lines, hot sun and clear blue skies. The waves are crashing by. And when she passed me by and gave a wink and smile, and I was on cloud nine, Lord. The way you move your hips and lick your lips, the way you dip, you got me up so high. And girl, you got that body with them curls like a Bugatti. I just wanna drive, oh. And girl, round and round your love, it winds me up like a hula hula hoop, hula hula hoop.
Don't go anywhere. HEW Entertainment Radio will return with the latest news, music, interviews, discussion, and Jonathan Clarke next.
When something takes place in the world of professional wrestling, you know where to go. WrestleZone.com. WrestleZone.com. Covering all the latest breaking news daily. Interactive forums where you can chat with thousands of other wrestling fans. Exclusive editorials and audio features by some of today's top wrestling superstars. Exclusive video content, weekly polls, live play-by-play coverage of every WWE and TNA pay-per-view. And now, featuring WrestleZone Radio, live with news, in-depth discussions, debates, and interviews with wrestling's top stars, past and present. When you think wrestling, think WrestleZone. WrestleZone.com.
He considers himself God's gift to wrestling, and millions of his faithful agree. With nearly 4 hours of footage and exclusive commentary and matches, this DVD chronicles Daniel's rise from Chicago's Windy City Wrestling to the Asylum in Nashville, and finally to the top of TNA. TNA Home Video presents Heaven Sent, Hell Bound, the best of Christopher Daniels. Available at most retailers and TNAWrestling.com.
Hey you right there, the one listening to this show. While you're tuning into this broadcast or when you read the news on WrestleZone.com, are you forming opinions of it all? Or do you just agree with everything you see and hear? If you actually have some sort of afterthought, which, by the way, is normal, we want to know what it is. There are thousands of wrestling fans just like you that simply can't hold their thoughts in either. And they let it all out in our interactive forums. You have a voice, so use it. Simply visit forums.WrestleZone.com. Don't just be active, be reactive in the official WrestleZone.com forums. For all the latest in mixed martial arts, be sure to visit WrestleZone's sister site, SureDog.com. Complete with daily news, exclusive video, interviews, live radio broadcast, interactive forums, and the very popular Fight Finder with bios and complete match-by-match histories of your favorite fighters. SureDog is the only place you need when it comes to mixed martial arts. Visit SureDog.com today.
Hi, my name's Adam Nudelman, but I play the Phantom on the radio. I'm here to remind you that, screw that, my book, Mysteries of Wrestling Solved, is available at finer bookstores everywhere. That stupid fake voice, I hate it. I wrote a book along with Sir Adam Kleinberg called Mysteries of Wrestling. It has the questions that you wanted answered. Why does Steve Austin hate Jeff Jarrett? Are referees really blind and stupid and dumb? Who is actually the toughest wrestler in the business outside of the ring? Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kamala. We get down and dirty with insider facts you've never read about anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? It makes a great stocking stuffer. You're too short, you buy 3 of them, you get tall, you just stand on them. Mysteries of Wrestling Solved by ECW Press, written by Sir Adam Kleinberg and Adam the Phantom Nudelman. Available everywhere. It's done. The plug is done. I'm done. I didn't sell it well enough. There's naked pictures of China in there. Okay? Thank you.
Available now on DVD. John Triton is on the toughest, most important mission of his life.
You have a hostage. It's my wife.
And with everything on the line,
I gotta do something, and I gotta do it now.
nothing and no one can stop him.
See, I tried to kill this guy twice today.
Now, see the Marine in a whole new way with the unrated version. Get more edge-of-your-seat action, more mind-blowing explosions, more of the Marine. This unrated version features material too hot for theaters, plus special behind-the-scenes features. John Cena is the Marine. Only unrated version. Available now on DVD. Rated version also available.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not a real athlete. I'm just a wrestler. I'm 6'10", 328 pounds.
I won boxing's Golden Gloves 3 years in a row.
I was a national champion at the University of Miami. My jersey was retired at Florida State.
I was the Ultimate Fighting Champion.